Hey, good morning. I got to turn the mic on. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jimmy, your astute tourist. Welcome to Friday Coffee with Jimmy. Hope everybody's doing well. Shirley is in the house. How are you, Shirley? Are you back home in the Great White North? It's cold here today. We are gonna have record uh, cold sub-zero temperatures. The wind is blowing out there. We got a little bit of snow coming down. Nothing too crazy, but it is cold out there this morning. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for joining us this morning. Like I said, it is Friday. We made it. It's the end of the work week, and one more work day, and then we can enjoy the weekend. Anybody got anything good planned for the weekend? I know that we're going to be doing a few things. We got some friends of mine own a distillery, and tomorrow, Saturday, we're going to be heading over to their place. They're having their third birthday, which they started during the whole pandemic, and they're lucky that they made it out alive in terms of the business. Um, they're doing rather well. So, a good friend of mine, the Steadfast Spirits and Distilling Company in Concord, New Hampshire. Actually, I did a video with them. I interviewed the owner. So if anybody's interested in traditional American-made whiskey, you can check them out on our channel um, and check out the video that I did. Um, it was last year, anyways. It may have been even a little bit longer than that, year and a half ago. But we feature the owner, we feature the company. We go through, gives us a tour, and he tells us how that he makes the traditional whiskey made here right in America, and it's fantastic. He's got a couple new lines of bourbon. I think he's got a barrel aged one that they are introducing this year, and it's very good. Good morning, Sean. How are you, my friend? Um, Good to see you. I know it's nighttime where you're at, but good day to you, mate, and good evening. And I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, your side of the world. It is cold here today. Hopefully, you're having some nice warm days. Like I said, we're gonna have some sub-zero temperatures today, so it's gonna be cold. But today is definitely coffee day. Every morning's coffee day, isn't it? Don't you think? I would say it is, but I enjoy a good cup of coffee, as you know, and it is Cup of Joe. There he is. There's good old Joe. So let's salute Joe. And here's your cup. Best sip of the day, right there, folks. Best sip of the day. Um, I hope everybody is doing well. I keep saying that, but I really truly mean that. And especially if you're here in the Great White North. Sean says it's cardigan weather today. Unfortunately, I did get a hold of Meg. So the Helping Hands for Cruising Cruisathon is coming up in February. It starts February 9th through the 12th. And what did we get? We got Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sunday at 10 a.m. So I have two slots. We're going to be going live and seeing if we can raise our goal of $10,000 to support folks that may never have a chance to normally take a once of a lifetime cruise vacation. Those people that may not be able to have the monetary means or some other reason why they think they can't do it, they're there. Helping Hands for Cruising is there to definitely help them out so that they can reach a lifelong dream of taking a fantastic cruise vacation, which I highly recommend cruising to anybody who hasn't done it. I know I've been on two cruises now, and they're fantastic. They're a lot of fun, and So we'll be doing that the 9th through the 12th, and sometime during the stream we'll show you what we're talking about. We'll get a little bumper we can play. I guess we're talking about it now. Why not do it now, right? Let's play the bumper for that. Where I gotta find it here in the lineup. It's here somewhere. Here it is, right here. Here we go. Give me a couple minutes of your time, and here's the bumper.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So there it is. That's what it's all about. If you want to give somebody the gift of a cruise, you can. There's the direct link to donate right there. Take a picture of the QR code, and you'll be able to donate. And like we said, like we said and always say, no amount is too little. So please help. And like I was saying, our goal this year is $10,000 to help some folks out. That way, $10,000 will go a long way. We'll be able to give several people the opportunity to take a cruise of a lifetime. It's something that they may never do. Back in October, we had Kenneth, aka Ford Man, Kenneth Oakes, was the very first recipient of a dream cruise of a lifetime. And a lot of the folks, a lot of the folks in the morning, pardon me. There we go. Sorry about that. A lot of the folks that come up live in the mornings and evenings, they actually went on the cruise and got to hang out with those guys. So they had a great time. And then I know Kenny Kenny had the opportunity to go to Disney World, which he had never done after the cruise. And I know he was thankful and happy and overwhelmed, and he had a great time. Hey, Toxic Boston, MTP is in the house, sir. How are you? Thank you for coming in. And let's try to catch up with the chat here. So Shirley is back from her trip to Niagara, the Niagara Falls area, and she went out there for a week of some spiritual healing and physical healing and meditation. And she says it was quite a healing experience. I hope you had a good time. I know I was catching up with Hope Bus, and they were saying you were having a good time out there, and you made some strides with your mind and body healing. So I hope you continue with that. And hey, Hope Bus, how are you? We were just talking about you, talking about your session with Shirley over the week. She said she's had a good time, and what a healing experience, she said. So that's a really great thing that you guys do out there. And if you haven't checked out Hope Bus, you got to go to their channel. They're working on I guess it's a schoolie, right? It's a school bus, or um, either way, they're doing a fantastic job on this. They're basically making their own RV, and it's pro work. You guys are doing some great stuff. It's fantastic, and I see in the video the dog gets to help too. So saying hi to Shirley. Toxic Boston says getting ready for work, going out, right? So yeah, I'm with you. I'm if you're in Boston, I'm just north of you. The wind is whipping, the air is cold. I'm not sure what the temperature is right now, but it's got to be, I don't know, probably in the single digits anyways. It is cold out there this morning. So if you're living in the Great White North, and I know Hope Bus there, you guys have probably been in it already. You've been sending that cold weather towards us. I know for sure. So Najuma Brown's in the house. Good morning, Najuma. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So it's an MCI, a 45 MCI, 2.5 years of work, almost done. And like I said, if you're interested in what they're doing, and I highly suggest that you need to go over to their channel and check out some of their videos. They're doing a fantastic job on this thing. I mean, it's pro. The work they're doing, it's awesome, and I'm sure it's 2.5 years of anticipation, getting ready to take this thing on the road. So I'm sure they're getting itchy to take that thing out and do some traveling. Thank you so much. I'm feeling really good, honestly. If anybody's been following my channel, we've been kind of down and out for a couple months. Nothing too bad, but you have to have mind and body in tune together, and my mind and body certainly were not in tune together. Some of my last streams before I took a break, I was experiencing mental brain fog, I guess, as they say, and confusion. I was totally exhausted all the time. I wasn't sure what it was. We weren't sure if it was diet or what was happening, but we found out that it was a sleep disorder, sleep apnea. I'm sure everybody's heard of it, but I'm back on track. So thank you so much for noticing. Down about 6 pounds and another 40 to go, and I'll be feeling even better. So everything in baby steps. So we got the energy and the brain fog thing figured out, and I've slowly been working on my diet. They said I'll lose weight too as a result of using the CPAP machine. And once the weather gets a little warmer, I'm going to start walking again with the dogs in the morning. Do some of our live streams. We'll take them on the road for a walk. But it's flipping cold out there. It really is. And you're saying minus 24, so I'm not sure what that equates to, but in Fahrenheit, but it's cold. Morning. Enjoy your coffee. Thanks for the love, Jimmy. We don't advertise our healings much because we feel people just find us. In time, I hope people see our bus, come to say hello. They need any medical or physical help. And I know that's kind of your goal, right? And that's what you do. We're all about helping each other and giving back and taking care of each other, because if we don't, who's going to? We all need a little bit of help, or just a hug now and then. You've heard me say in my streams, you need to smile at somebody. That could just make their day, just smiling. But what you do is way more than smiling, for sure. And it's a spiritual hug and a physical hug that both that you do there. I know that you're I know that you're out there helping people, and I think that's great. Um, yeah, you and Colleen both. She was really worried about it too. I mean, I was worried too. I couldn't understand what was happening. I mean, I'm getting on in years, but I'm not that old. And you know, I do have dementia in my family, and I figured I was a little too young for that. And we're taking steps to try to prevent that. But so we were worried a little bit, but that was not it. So everything's good for now. So, and I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys were thinking of me, and no need to be worried. I do security and sit in the guardhouse, and then have to walk outside to do the rounds every half hour. Wear your long johns, my friend, right? And your woolen socks. You guys know what long johns are? I'm sure you do. That's a term that my parents used all the time. It's your insulated long underwear, your long johns. I'm not sure where that term came from, but maybe somebody knows in the chat. I'm not sure where that term came from, but that's what we always called them. Put your long johns on, or your longies. Yeah, you do, right? I hope you do. Especially where you live a lot further north than me. You guys get the cold way before we do here. We're a little southwest of you. I'm sorry, southeast of you. And all of you guys get that cold weather first, and then it blows over towards me. And then heads out towards where Shirley lives. So you get to get it first, and then we experience it after the fact. For sure, stay warm. Today, we, in my job, we've decided, so I have a bunch of equipment. I have what they call a command car that I drive, and I have an AED in it, and some oxygen and some other medical supplies, and those will all have to come in today. It's so cold that those pieces of equipment won't work correctly. So they're going to have to come in with the warm. And my turnout gear, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but turnout gear is what we wear on the job, you know, the pants and the coat, gloves and helmet and that. That'll all have to come in, because there's nothing worse than trying to put on sub-zero temperature turnout gear to try to go to an incident. So it's that cold. I got to clean my stuff out of my car so it'll get warm. One thing I do have is a automatic, excuse me. I have an automatic starter that I use in the morning, and it takes a little bit longer for the car to warm up, because it's so cold out right now. So when are you going to go part-time and make more time for you? It'll be some time. So I would be retired already, but everybody knows how life can throw a curveball at you. And we had some issues back in the mid 2000s. One of my sons decided that he was gonna, like a lot of sons and daughters in this country, dabble with some drugs and drug abuse, and became a drug addict. So we've had a lot of problems with that. So I had to use retirement money to help him out, hospital stay and legal fees and whatnot. So it made for me to have to work a little bit longer in order to be able to make enough money to retire. So I'm not 60 yet. I'll be 59 this year. So I still have a little time to go to work, but I'm planning on trying to find means to have passive income. So having the YouTube channel, which we all know, once you get monetized, unless you have millions of subscribers and millions of views every day, you're not going to make a lot of money. So it's hard to count on that. But I'm writing a book, believe it or not, and I hope to have that out before springtime, and maybe I can make some money off of my book. I wasn't going to say anything till it was done, but I'm writing a book, believe it or not. So it's a nonfiction book. It's actually going to be a travel book, travel and destination, and I want to use that to try to help passive income. We're looking at maybe buying some real estate to help us with that, so we can get into the real estate game. And my and Colleen's goal is that I'm sure, like you guys out there in the Niagara area, you want to be able to use your RV and experience people and places and be able to share that with the rest of the world like we do here on YouTube. And that's my goal, but it takes funding in order to do it. So I'm not quite there with my job, and I'm investigating all these other opportunities to be able to find a means to make that passive income. So the book is something that we thought about, and we'll see. Like I said, it's nonfiction. I mean, I'm not writing a romantic, one of those romance novels or anything like that, but it's going to be a traveler's guide, and we're basing it on the state that I live in. I mean, write something about what you know, right? So I've lived here for pretty much my whole life. So we're going to start off writing about the great state of New Hampshire and what you can do and see if you decide to travel here. And if that guide does well, then I'll probably do more on each state or each region or area. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you. It will. That's all about the PMA too, right? So positive mental attitude. Because as I always preach, and I didn't invent that or make it up, but positivity draws more positivity in. So, and it pushes all the negative energy out. So that's karma, and positivity is the way to go. Yeah, can you believe it? Writing a book. Simplify, grow your own, right? Hunt your meat, and there's half your cost and half. And you're absolutely right. So, we've been well, we don't grow our own meat right now. I am a hunter. We do a lot of canning. We're storing a lot of stuff. I mean, we're doing what we can. I was a Boy Scout when I was younger, and their motto was "Be prepared," and that has stuck with me my whole life. And being prepared is part of the battle. So I'll definitely keep you posted. Once the book is done, I probably have almost have a quarter of it done. So we'll see. I just need to spend a little more time on it. I was gonna sit down and continue with it last night, but Colleen and I decided to take some time together. She had to work late on Wednesday, so we spent some quality time together last night. So had some dinner and just some quality time talking and spending, time like you do when you have a partner. Good morning, James. How are you, my friend? Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. I hope your day is warm today. Hope you're having a good day. Toxic Boston says that he's also been writing a book called Shadows of Carpathia. It has to do with the supernatural, 13 chapters so far, but writer's block has happened. Yeah, I totally get that. It sounds pretty cool. We like that kind of supernatural stuff. We watch movies and TV shows, and Colleen is an avid reader. So when you finish the book, we'll have to buy a copy because she reads like nobody I've met before. She's reading a book every day. She's not working, she's reading. So once you finish that, let us know and we'll buy a copy, and I'm sure she'll read it. James is saying hi to Hope Bus. I got my first buck this year, 160 pounds. Damn, that's awesome. That's a good size. That's good eating size. Yeah, we do a lot of canning. You know what we canned this year for the first time was butter. I had no idea you could can butter. Did you know that? Um, we we learn from others, and we found out that you can actually can butter, and that's something that, God forbid, but if the infrastructure went down and we lost power for a long time, and I mean, butter is one of those things you normally think of keeping in the fridge, and if we don't have the refrigerator, what do you do with the butter? It's going to go bad, and it's going to melt and go bad, and then you'll have no butter. And butter is somewhat essential for certain things that you want to cook and eat, and just the fact that it tastes good. So yeah, we actually canned 6 pounds of butter, and it's not in the fridge; it's in the canning jars, and it's sitting in a nice, cool, dark place, and it's we'll see. I'll let you know how it is. Um, Najuma is saying hi to James. James is saying hi to Najuma. Yeah, not a warm day there, right? High winds 13 -5 and snow. Yeah, we have the same weather, my friend. It is it's cold here. One of the first things I do every morning in the winter is light the wood stove. My wood stove, I got to get a bigger one because it doesn't last all night. So, but I put plastic on the windows, that plastic, you put the sticky tape on, and then you put the plastic up, and then use the blow dryer to shrink it. I did all of that. So hopefully we're somewhat prepared for this cold. It's funny because it's going to be cold today, and it's going to get really cold tomorrow, and then Sunday it's supposed to be 40. So that's New England for you, the crazy weather we have. But Hope Bus is sending that Arctic blast towards me. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, let me know when it's done because we'll buy a copy of it for sure. Um, Everyone's saying hi to James and good morning to you guys. And you know what? I really appreciate you coming in. It looks like we got 9 people in the house, and if anybody wants to jump in the chat, please, you're all welcome. And I was hoping we'd see Kenny this morning, but there's the link if anybody wants to come up. You don't have to, but you're certainly welcome to. We always welcome anybody on the panel. Come in and hang out for a minute or for the whole hour. We've been at it for about 28 minutes now. We go from 6 to 7. Sea Leg Journeys is coming up after that, so I'd like to go and do a raid for them. And that's can somebody, one of my moderators, find their link, and can you post their link in the chat? Sea Leg Journeys. And we'll go over and we'll give them a raid because they're having a live this morning at 7. I think it's Eastern Standard Time. I saw Paul Vines. He posts every day the schedule for the day of the live, so I'm assuming there's the Eastern Standard Time. So, but if anybody wants to find that for me and post that, that would be fantastic. A little cough, a little clearing of the throat. Yeah, so you got the fire burning, huh? For we do too. I like the fire. It's nice. It's a lot of work. We burn close to. We certainly don't heat the whole house with the wood, or it's not just our regular main source of heat. We supplement our oil bill with it, but I burn about 4.5 cords of wood every year. Once it gets cold, the fire is constantly going as much as we can. I go to work, it goes out, I come home, light it, go to bed, wake up, it's out, light it again. Just put a new furnace in. You were out for 2 months. Oh my gosh. How were you heating? Were you using electric heaters? You're a hot mess. Yeah. You're welcome anytime, my friend. You know that. You've been a friend of the channel for a long time, and look, it's morning. We know how people are in the morning. It'd be like a sleepover if you wanted to come up. Be like us waking up, having a cup of coffee in the morning. Not a big deal. It's funny because I do fire inspections of people's homes. It's part of my main thing. Is I'm the fire prevention chief, and a lot of the homes when I go to, I go early in the morning. I start at 9, and there's some ladies are still in their PJs or have their bathrobe on, and they're like, "Oh my God," It's like, hey, look, we're human beings. We all wake up in the morning, and nobody wakes up in a 3-piece suit and all fresh and ready to go. So don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Or they are like, don't look at the mess. Yeah, everybody's house is a mess when you've been living there, unless you have somebody that comes in overnight and picks up the dishes and fluffs the pillows for you. We're all the same, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, you're welcome to come up anytime. So you have a fireplace going now. Yeah, and it's good. It helps with the heat. With the wood stove, we use that to save on the oil bill. I keep the thermostat at 65 on both floors. So we have a 2-story home, and I keep it at 65. And the wood stove helps from keeping that boiler from going. We have an oil boiler, and if I can just have it come on to heat the hot water, that helps save us that oil. So, and especially at the oil prices these days, my goodness. I don't know how to post anything yet. Okay. We'll have to do a lesson on how to post stuff, but Hope Us, I did give you a wrench too. So if I don't know if you can do that for me or not, I can try to do it too. Let me see. I gotta find there. Bear with me here for a minute. Talk amongst yourselves while I find their channel. I found it. So you go to their channel, and then you find their upcoming live stream. And I don't see it. I don't see it. Did I look at an old Paula's Vines post? Thought it was for Friday. Oh, here it is. I did find it. It says scheduled for 2/3/23. It's 8 a.m. So we're not going to go over and do a raid then. This is 8 a.m. So he put 7 a.m. But there says 8 a.m. So, okay. I don't know if we know anybody that's coming up at 7, we can certainly go over and do a raid. And that's always Eastern Standard Time with us. So we have a side note. In your travel videos, I finally got to see your wife. She started. Oh, thank you. No wonder you're a happy man. Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, she's great. I love my girl, and we have a lot of fun together. We've been together a long time. We actually met in high school, and we've been together. People say that's a rare thing these days. We met in 1981. So what's that, 40? It'll be 42 years this year that we've known each other. My goodness. Now I'm starting to feel old. Goes by quick, so enjoy every minute of your life every day. There's not enough time to be negative and worry about the little things in life. You have to enjoy yourself, because before you know it, you're going to wake up and you're going to be old, and you're going to wonder where the last 20 years went. So don't sweat the small stuff, as they say, and everything is small stuff, right? I'm useless with YouTube stuff. I don't know how to do that stuff either. So here's what you do. Let me see. Can I don't know. I'm not prepared for this. I was going to see if we could bring up, Let's see if we can share a screen. How's that? Well, I don't have another tab up. Hold on. Let's see if we can do this. Bear with me, and I'm going to show you how to do it. All right. So, and we'll just do mine for oh boy. Oh boy. We have a loop going. Hold on. All right. So, let's go to this. Let me see if I can share my screen, and then I'll show you guys how you can share somebody's can you see that? Are you guys seeing that? There we go. All right. So, here's my channel, right? And let's say we wanted to share a link to take care, Boston. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Stay warm. Hope you have a good day. All right. So, let's see. So here's my my page. So hopefully you guys can see this. Can you see this going around? So say you wanted to share a link to one of the videos. Let's just do this one. So you pull this up and you'll hit the share button where it says share. And then it says copy. So you're going to click on the copy. And then in the live stream chat, you'll go over and you're going to paste it. You'll hit Control V. And that should bring up the link to that video. I don't know if it did or not, but that should be how you do it. So, so that's that. That's how you do. So you go over, you hit copy, and then you'll go in the chat, and you'll hit. I have a Mac, so mine's Command V. But if you hit Control V or paste, you can go in and hit paste, and you'll just paste the link in to the chat, and that should work. So, it did work. Okay, good. So that's really, it's that easy. It may take you a couple tries to figure it out, but so if you wanted to go over, so let's, for example, like I just did, if you were to go over to Sea Legs Journey, or let's do this. Let's do another one. So let's go to, let me back up. Let's go to, I'm killing myself. All right, so here's Hope Bus. So here's their channel right here. And if you wanted to share there, so see this, here's their video. We're going to share it. A couple ways you can do it. See the 3 dots? You can click on that and see it says share. You can bring that up and then you hit copy. And then in the chat, you go Control V, and there's the link to the video. And that should bring up that video that we just shared. So let me see. I'll see if it worked. And it did work. So there it is. The bus day, do it yourself, MCI bus build. So that's really all how you do it. So for any of my mods, if you want, when we're in our live streams, and if we're going to try to share out somebody's link, and look, if any of you channels want to put your links in the chat, I do allow that because you guys are all trusted friends. You can put your own links in there for your channel. So how you do that is very similar. So let's go back. Let's see. See if I can do it for I may have to do it from my own. Well, there's a couple ways you can do it. We can do it this way. So up here where you put the URL, see how it highlighted. So if you go Control C, which means copy, and then go over here to the chat, and then you put Control V, and then post that, that should post your link. Let's see. I'm using my iPad to see if it works because I can't do it on the StreamYards. Yeah, so that worked. So there you go. So that's how you do it. You can share your links that way too. So only mods can. That's right, James. So here, hold on. How come you're not a moderator yet? There you go, my friend. Now you can. So share your links. All of my return friends, I think I have here. Everybody should be a moderator now. So if you want to share your links, or you want to share, when we're getting ready to do a raid over at somebody's live, I don't know. Do we know anybody that's doing a live at 7? We can go over and raid them. All right, my friend. Thank you for coming in. What's for breakfast today? Anything good? Are we having any Bambi steaks and eggs today? Enjoy your day. Thank you for coming in. You're a bright light in my day, honestly. It's great to have you here. And stay warm today. Thanks for coming in. Love you guys. Hey, Angie is in the house. Hi, Angie. It has been a long time, hasn't it? It's good to see you. How's the weather in Germany? It's awfully cold here in the United States. Well, at least where I am on the northeastern part of it, where James and I are, it's very cold. And Hope Bus and Shirley Anstey, who is she used to be painting with squirrels. What is her channel now called? Glitter World. It's definitely cold. It's getting warm there. Good for you. So that means spring may be on its way. I've been well, thank you. I'm well now. I had to take a couple months off because of my health. Nothing too serious, but I'm on the mend, as they say. So, but I appreciate you coming in. Good morning, or I should say, isn't it close to lunchtime for you, right? Or it is lunchtime over there in Germany. You're what, 6 or 7 hours, I think, ahead of us. Colleen got me a Dallas, Texas coffee mug when she went on a business trip back in January. She brought me back a coffee mug, which, I like my coffee and my coffee mugs. Yeah, it's always lunchtime, right? When you visit. That's right. It's breakfast for me and lunch for you. And then when I'm at work, some days when I'm sitting at my desk, I see that you're on live and I pop in. I try to pop into everybody. It's usually quick because I am at work and working, but I'll pop in and say hi. Usually give you the line, "Hey, I'm at work, but I'm stopping in quickly to say hello." Getting rid of that, but yeah, stopping in quickly to say hello, and just wanted to show you that we're out there and we're thinking of you and we care about you guys and we're here to support you. Yeah, you're busy with work. Yeah, I can only do I can't stream during the day, and I can't stay in somebody's stream long. I just want to make an appearance, let them know I'm thinking about them, and like I said, I'm there lending some support. I'll go over and I'll do a thumbs up, and I'll and I'll share out their stream. Speaking of that, if you guys want to hit that thumbs up for me today, if you haven't yet, go ahead and like the stream, and you can share it out to your favorite social media. I don't say that enough these days, and it's all about the algorithm too. So we want YouTube to, or at least pretend that fool YouTube into thinking that our channel's popular. You'll be in Cologne soon. Carnival is on. Germany will be crazy. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Now, let me ask you about Carnival. Is it like Oktoberfest in a way where people are partying and drinking and parades and all kinds of merriment? And is that what Carnival, when you go to France, is that where it is? I'm guessing Cologne, right? Is in France. You guys are kind of lucky in a way. Your countries are all small and close to each other. You get to jump around and go to these different countries. Crazy. No, not Oktoberfest style. This is crazy. So, Cologne is in Germany. Okay. Well, all right, cool. What do I know? I'm here in America. I don't demographically. I'm not very astute. Let's put it that way. I'm sure there is a Cologne, France, though, isn't there? Am I wrong in saying that? So, I'm going to have to look that up. Carnival in Germany. It sounds fun. Here in the U.S., a carnival is like a traveling band of amusements where they set up in a town and they have amusement rides and games and food and all kinds of games of chance and things like that. Is that similar to what's going on there? All you know is Cologne is in Germany. There's no Cologne, France. Okay, so all right. I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. But it sounds like a lot of fun anyway. Carnival is here, and here is another level. The day the Germans go crazy. Well, I hope it's crazy in a good way. It sounds like a lot of fun, though. I want to try it. James, you got your coffee now. Right on. All right, so let's celebrate a coffee. Here is to you. Celebrate your coffee with a cup of Joe. Cheers. So if you haven't heard or you're not in the know, I am a sponsor of the Helping Hands for Cruising Foundation. And if you don't know what the Helping Hands for Cruising is, it's an organization that provides funding for folks that may not be able to either afford or have the means to go on a cruise of a lifetime. If you've never been on a cruise, you may not know what I'm talking about, but cruising is a lot of fun. It's a fantastic thing to. James, thank you. That was James. You didn't have to do that, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fantastic. Thank you. And I don't have a I need to find I got to get a little video that celebrates, when somebody does that, gives us a super chat. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. But so back to the Helping Hands for Cruising thing. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You caught me off guard, my friend. That was uncalled for, but we do appreciate it. Thank you. So yeah, back to the Helping Hands for Cruising. So they provide money to help others that may not be able to go on a cruise or a dream vacation. They give them the means to be able to go on the cruise. And that's right. James is you're the second one, right? Kenny was the first. Kenny, aka Kenneth, the Ford man, aka Kenneth Oakes, was, I believe, the first recipient, and James and your wife are number 2, and they're cruising March 12th through the 19th. It goes out of Tampa, Florida, and we were going to be on that cruise, but because of finances ourselves, we won't be able to go. But I'm definitely going to be able to meet you at some time, my friend. But anyway, so James and his lovely wife, they're going to be taking advantage of the generosity of the Helping Hands for Cruising people, and so they raise money to help folks like that. And James, have you been on a cruise before? Have you been on one before or no? If you haven't, all I can tell you is you're going to love it. It's so much fun. And you really don't have to worry about anything. The biggest worry you're going to have is what you're going to eat that day, or which fun thing you're going to pick to do. So you've never been on a cruise. I'm telling you, well, and I know I'm not the only one that's been telling you this. You guys are going to have a great time. Fun in the sun, and especially going in March from where we live. You can get away from the damn cold that we have here for a little bit. But so February, the reason I bring it up is February 9th through the 12th. We're having our Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise-a-thon. We usually do it once or twice a year. And this year we're starting again. It's going to be February 9th through the 12th. Let me put that in there. February 9th through the 12th. And you need to come in. So people will be live streaming till about 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time each day. And there's all kinds of fun things people are going to do. Crazy things. I know last year some of the folks were, if you donated a certain amount of money, they would eat a big spoonful of Vegemite or crack an egg over their head, or they would eat food. Like I had Captain Billy Jensen. He was eating yogurt with his bare hands. It's a lot of fun. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to just pull out one of the guitars behind me and play some songs or something. Or if anybody has any ideas, let me know. I'm not going to do anything crazy like, eat worms or something like that. That's not my thing, but it is. Yeah. Cruising is awesome, right, Angie? Lots of food, activities, and entertainment. And some of the ports of call, you have some pretty cool excursions that you can do depending on where you're going. And even if you just want to hang out on the beach for a few hours, it's good to get away, and it's a lot of fun. You're going to do a live, James. That would be cool. I think you should. If it's not too late in the evening, because I am an early bird, I go to bed early. I'll definitely be there for you live for sure. But yeah, cruising is awesome. So the reason I bring that up is I want to play a little bumper. It's just quick, so bear with me. We'll do this quick little bumper for Helping Hands for Cruising. So I'll be right back. Yeah, so we're kicking things off a little bit early here. So there's the QR code. If you guys want to donate ahead of the cruise-a-thon, go ahead and take a picture of that QR code, and that'll bring you directly to the website where you can donate, and no amount of money is too little. So whatever you can, please give. And our goal this year is $10,000. We want to raise $10,000 for the Helping Hands for Cruising. Hey, Tom, how are you, my friend? Good morning. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. It's good to see you. I usually see you over at Danny's streams. Dan Anderson, guitar player extraordinaire. The guy's awesome. If you have a chance to check out his lives, he does a live, I think, just about every day. So Angie says my parents-in-law always go on a cruise from Hamburg all the way to Alaska and Hawaii, and then they'd fly back. That sounds like a lot of fun. That's a long cruise. Down Under Cruises are trying to get me to do a 14-day cruise out of Sydney, I think, Australia, and goes out to the South Pacific, over to Fiji and a few other places. I'd like to do that. We're seriously thinking about maybe saving up now. It's not until 25, so we have some time to save up the funding for that. But you'll go on a cruise once you retire. Cruise and chill, right? You'll be able to hopefully go on more than just one cruise, right? Tom's saying hi to Najuma. Tom says, yes, Dan, plus Squirrel. Dan plus Squirrel World. That's right. Is that Shirley's? Glitter World, right? And Eileen Leany Perez, she's one of Dan's moderators, and her channel's great too. She plays the ukulele and piano, and she's a great musician as well. So, guys, get a chance, check out Dan Anderson's live streams. He goes live every day, and he's a great guitar player. He makes me look like a chump on guitar, but that's okay. Everybody has their strong points in life. I dabble in music, so, but I've actually made somewhat of an amateur career out of it, so I'm not complaining at all. But yeah, so that's it. So let's see. The sun is up outside. It's a gray day. It stopped snowing. The wind is blowing, and it's cold. It's going to be sub-zero temperatures today. For now, right? Work, save, work, save, work, and save, and then you can go on your cruise. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Hope Bus was asking me when I can start to kind of sort of semi-retire and take time for myself, and it'll be a little bit. I'm working on some things, the means to be able to hopefully downsize a little bit and semi-retire, let's say. But we all got our things going on, and soon enough, this is my 59th year on the planet, so I have a little bit longer to work, and then hopefully I can take a little bit more time to do the fun things that I like to do, like hanging out with you guys in these live streams, maybe seeing more of the planet we live on. So much to see in the world that's exciting. Absolutely right. And I need to come visit you in Germany to say hello. And I want to go to Italy, and I want to go to Greece. I want to go to the United Kingdom. I'd love to see England and Scotland and Ireland and those places. Tom's saying it's 29 degrees in Philly, no snow, not really ice till now. Yeah, we're I don't know what the temperature is today yet, but it's cold. It's cold in the studio right now. I got the door closed, so I'm not getting into the heat from the wood stove, but it is cold up here. I'm still young. So much more. Correct, right? Yeah, and you're as young as you feel. Hopefully everybody feels like they're 19 to 20. Yep. Creating memories. And that's one thing about our YouTube channels, right? We're filming these experiences that we have, and we're creating living memories in a way, right? Wouldn't you agree? I would. So let's see, it's 7 o'clock. It's actually 7:02 Eastern Standard Time, and I got to run. I just want to say thank you guys to everybody that's come in. I appreciate you. I love you guys. It's good to see everyone. I'm going to be doing more of these live streams soon. I'll probably come up tomorrow at some point. I don't like to step on other people that are doing lives because that's not fair, and they usually have their lives all scheduled to go. But let's see, a couple more. I see the pyramids. I don't know about staying long. I'd love to go to all of those places. Thanks, James. I hope you have a great day too. Bye for now. Same to you, my friend. Bye, Najuma. Thank you for coming in. So don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude, positivity, or PMA will save your day. Positivity draws in positive energy and it chases that negative energy away, and it'll make your day. Don't forget, pay it forward. Smile at somebody today, shake their hand, tell them they look good, in a decent way. Tell them that they look great, or they're doing great. Make somebody's day. Make a difference, as we say every day. Don't forget that flag behind me if you live in the USA. Old Glory is one of the things I hold in high esteem. There's people that have given their lives in safety to protect that piece of cloth, and it means more than just the cloth it's printed on, and that goes for any flag of the country of your origin. So hold it in high regard, respect it, and think of those that came before us that have given their lives in freedom to protect the flag. So that's going to do it for me. I love you guys. Thank you again for coming in. My name is Jimmy. I'm a astute tourist. I want to wish everybody peace and love from deep down in my heart. And we will see you later.